She was dressed as a maid. And obviously I'd heard of Jennifer Lopez, but I didn't know about the big empire surrounding her. And she don't come on like a big diva, you know what I mean? She comes on like a sweetheart. She's great.
Thank you very much, Bob.
Can I just take you Archer for me and to play somebody who's so different to who I am, to play some, very silly, spoiled, rich girl, and to be able to improvise a lot, which Wayne Wang encouraged us to do, so I had a good time.
All right. How was the atmosphere in the room?
Good.
Good, all right. Working with J-Lo?
Working with J-Lo, I enjoyed playing the scenes with her, and then I had a great treat because I got to work with some great friends.
What's it about? What's the story? Sell it to us. Why would we go and see it?
I don't know. The reason I did it is I got a load of days off. I was sort of, all my scenes were just the two of us, me and Jennifer. And I had a really lovely time.
Your character's quite integral in the whole love thing. He seems to get, despite the fact he's on his own, he seems to get the whole love thing. Why is that, do you think?
I don't know, I haven't seen the film. I don't know.
What was it like working with Jennifer Lopez in both ways?
Really, really good. Because she's, like some of our scenes had needed choreography. And she's a dancer. And I've done a bit of woofing myself. And like we'd have it worked out in a couple of seconds, what we had to do. It was really good.
You're quite used to comedy, but Ray Fiennes isn't someone you normally think comedic actor. How was that, the dynamic between the two of you?
Ray?
Yeah.
He may not be funny on screen sometimes, but off screen he's telling gags all the time. He's a comedian. Yeah, he's good.
Brilliant. Thanks very much. Have a good night.
Hello, hi, how are you?
I'm all right, thank you.
All right.
So, was it difficult being somebody gooey around the knees with playing opposite Ray Fiennes?
It was actually fantastic because he's a really good friend of mine, really old friend as well. So I felt really safe with him. I thought I could be as outrageous as I wanted to be, flirt, to be completely over the top, and he wouldn't laugh at me. So I loved playing those scenes with him.
And what was it like working with Jennifer?
It was very nice. I really enjoyed playing the scenes with her.
What's she like? What's she like as a person?
I don't know her very well. I didn't get to know her. I didn't socialise with her. I think she's a very busy woman and she doesn't have a chance to really hang out with actors. So.
And why did you decide to do this film? What was it about this film?
Because the part was so different for me. Completely different for me to do something so silly and fun and someone so different to myself, and to do a movie in New York and work with Rafe and Bob Hoskins and Stanley Tucci and Wayne Wang, the director. Those are the reasons I did it.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye. Nice to meet you. Bye.
What am I doing a video with her? What she wears in her videos? Yeah.
Oh, I'm near her. If I sit near her, I'm just going to be like gawping.
Yeah, that's why Charlie will not be sitting near her.
So you're not really here to see the movie, you're just here to...
No, the film should be good, but J-Lo.
Chick flick, innit?
It's a chick flick, man.
Chick
flick. But still, J-Lo's going to be here.
Still good.
Thank you. Take it easy. Okay, mate. How you doing, mate? You alright?
So, why have you come down here tonight? Is it because of the film or is it because of J-Lo?
Because of J-Lo.
I reckon 75% J-Lo, 15%
Charlie's a chick flick. Charlie loves the chick flicks,
I
man.
don't mind the old dirty dancing kind of film.
And what do you think about this film? Have you heard anything about
No, I haven't really. I
don't know, I've heard it's a classic Cinderella story.
Yeah.
Rags to riches. But, you know,
it should be good, man.
Should be
I'm
good.
looking forward to seeing J-Lo.
Does the storyline matter anymore, you know? The
you
romantic
know,
comedies?
I've heard she's in a little cleaner's dress.
Yeah, very nice.
So,
That's what I'm looking forward to. Thank you very much, guys.
Take it easy, mate. Take care.
That's right here. That's right. That's right. politicians. Who did he model?
Well, no one in particular. They started talking to me about JFK Jr.
Girls, this way here, girls!
That was not really his character at all, I don't think. I mean, you know, he's a Prince Charming, isn't it? It's a Cinderella story, really.
Yeah, he's too nice.
He's actually too decent to be a politician. I think there should be a sequel where he finds another career. Certainly wouldn't be any good in this Republican government.
He certainly wouldn't. I wonder what his views might be on American. Anyone you drew on particularly?
No, I suppose you see, the thing about this is that it's a romantic comedy, and there's very little about the guy, Chris Marshall, this American politician. There's nothing particularly political that we see. We don't see him at work.
And do you think, I mean, obviously at the moment the political situation is as it is, do you think there's room for a romantic comedy?
I think if you look at the way these films are done in the States, this film and 2 Weeks' Notice with Hugh Grant, Sandra Bullock, and this other one with Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson, very, very good figures, which I think indicates that people want, certainly in America, they want to go out and escape from the anxiety on their television screens.
No, it's obviously, you know, your co-star did. It's a very big film. There's a lot of publicity surrounding that.
Yeah.
Is that something when you're making a film with somebody that's supposed to have that part in their life, in their career, that's quite kind of overwhelming with the publicity? Did you find that when you were shooting at all?
No, I found it curious rather than overwhelming that there's that kind of fascination with a person. When we were shooting in the public places in Manhattan, there were paparazzi all around all the time. It was fine, you know.
Thanks very much. Enjoy your night. Thanks.
Associated Press TV. How you doing? So this is a very different role for you. Why did you want to do this role?
Because it's different.
But why was it? Why what attracted you?
I guess I've played a lot of very serious dramas, and this is a very candy floss, light romantic comedy, and I wanted just to do something different, something contemporary too, contemporary comedy.
Now I know for an actor like you, it's probably no problem, but is there any problem with doing an American accent? Is it hard to do, or is it to keep it
It's
up?
always quite hard. Yeah, I think it's always quite hard for Americans to do British and vice versa. I've done it now 2 or 3 times, so I'm more at ease in it now, I think.
And finally, what was it like working with Jennifer? What's she like?
She's sweet, very good to work with, and wonderful in this movie, I think. I think this character suits her a lot.
Thank you very much. Very nice to meet you.
From what we're used to seeing, but what can we expect?
It's really a Cinderella story, you know. It's a love letter to New York, if you like. Centres very much around Marissa, the character Jen plays, and I'm the Prince Charming. You don't get to know me very well, but I wear nice suits and smile. And
Was it a very fun part to play? It looks like a fun movie.
yeah, I mean, I think Wayne Wang, who's known more for directing quite serious, more independent movies, he kind of rooted it in reality, so it's not too. It's got a nice balance between sort of serious, truthful centre and the kind of light-hearted comic situations on top. I mean, I think the situations are just gently comic, you know.
Why this role? I know you said you wanted to do something different, but what was it about this film that made you think, yep, that's the one for me?
I think I was intrigued by Wayne Wang, who I really admire, and I thought it was quite odd that he was going to do this very kind of traditional American romantic comedy, and I wanted to do a comedy for a long time, so I thought, well, if Wayne was directing and with Jennifer in it, who clearly is a big draw, I thought that it seemed, and it was very sweet, and it's a very sweet film. It's an innocent film with no darkness or dark underbelly in it at all.
And what was it like working with J-Lo?
Well, she's sweet, you know, she's very easy, very good. She put me at my ease. I was a little nervous, having done a romantic comedy before, but she just guided me through.
Brilliant, thanks so much, have a fantastic evening.
Thank you.
Jenny! Are you a big Jennifer Lopez?
Dave, would you come for a photo here? Guys,
Yes. Good to see you. Amazing reception out there. Oh, I know. Yeah, it's as big as the British Film Awards on Sunday. Oh, really? Yeah. So I was there. It's huge. Surprising. A little bit, yeah. Yeah, it does, but it makes somebody feel welcome in a place, that's far away from home. So it's wonderful. Now, I was reading in the paper all these false rumors about the huge entourage you have with you. Right. You came and met me today. Did you see the huge entourage? Yeah, they were hiding. I keep them hidden too. Does it bother you? No, it doesn't. It doesn't really bother me. I've kind of grown accustomed to having lies written about me. It's okay. At this point, I'm just like, whatever. I've had years to kind of just get used to it. I don't put too much. When you're doing something like this and you feel all of that goodness and love and you feel like the work that you're doing, is making somewhat of a difference, making somebody happy somewhere, to concentrate on negative things would just be silly. Just finally, you've got 2 films coming out with Ben. Yes. I mean, what's it like working with someone so closely that you're also kind of getting the film with as well? Well, the first movie we did, we weren't together, and the second one I only worked 4 weeks on, so it was great though. I mean, we worked really well together. He's a great professional and a wonderful actor, and so we had a great time. And no disputes about the way you should do a scene? No. Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, nice to meet you. Julie from Liquid News.
Hi, Julie. How are you?
Lovely.
Thank
Very
you.
well, thank you. Do you ever get used to this kind of adulation? Does it
No,
ever freak you out?
it's so strange to me. You know what I mean? It's like a little crazy but really, really loving and sweet, and so I like that part of it.
Sure. Now, obviously, you've got 2 sides to your career, music and film. Would you ever consider doing a musical and combining the two? Because they've become great.
I mean, I would love to. I would love to do either musical in movies or on stage one day. I mean, I love music and I love acting, and people are always trying to get me to choose. What do you like better? What do you think? You know what I mean? But I really love them both, and I can never get any. So that would be the perfect thing for me.
Now, obviously, there's a lot of press attention not only to your relationship as well. How do you go about coping with that? Do you know what I mean? If I think of taking my boyfriend down the street and Dave Stewart, it's a bit weird. So where do you even start?
I think we've both been in the business long enough where we've kind of gotten used to it. Of course, when we got together, it was a little heightened, you know what I mean? It got a little more out of control, I think, than either one of us realized it would get. But, we both have our feet firmly planted on the ground. We realize this is our job, and though we love it very much, you know what I mean, this kind of stuff in the media and the press is fleeting. They'll get on to something else next week, so...
Did he have any messages of support for you tonight?
Yes, he's just like, I know you're going to be great, and I'm so proud of you, and have a good time, and call me when it's over. So.
Fantastic. Thanks very much for your time. Have a good night.
This is Rory at APTV here.
Hi. Good, how are you?
I'm alright, thank you. So, what was it about this film that made you want to go, yeah, I really want to do this?
I really just wanted to do another romantic comedy. They're my favorite type of film. I know a lot of women love romantic comedies. They're definitely my favorite. And I just had, after doing The Wedding Planner, I really wanted to do another one.
And also now in the film, you borrow the outfit from this woman in the hotel.
Right.
Do you ever worry that someone's going to do that to you? Because obviously you'd be a prime target, because you've probably got loads of really lovely clothes.
They could take my clothes, I wouldn't even notice. I think I could be a target for that, for sure.
Now, has your attitude changed towards maids since you've done this film, Maids in Hotels?
It absolutely gave me more of an appreciation, because you go into hotels, and I work a lot, so, I'm in and out of the hotel. You're not really paying attention to everything going on around you. And then after I did this movie, I'm like, oh my God, so much work goes into making a hotel run, especially on a certain level. So, it definitely gave me a better appreciation for it.
So now, also, I've got to ask you, are you now known as Jennifer Lopez, or is it Taylor? What's the...
No, it was always Jennifer Lopez. I just named my second album was J-Lo. And that kind of stuck. people kind of took a liking to it, and so I don't mind. You know, you call me Jennifer, so you call me J-Lo, call me Jenny. It's all fine.
Now, will you be changing your name in your marriage?
Yes, I will.
So will you be Jen Affleck?
Yeah, that's what it'll be. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thank you very much.
Thank
very
you.
nice to talk to you.
Thank you.
Hi, we're from
Hi,
GMTV.
how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It looks like a great film. It also looked like a lot of fun to make. Was it a fun experience for you?
It is a lot of fun. You know, when you do a romantic comedy, that's one of the kind of perks of the job. It's like, you know, you're going to go to work, you know, you're going to laugh, you know, you're going to get to kind of goof around a little bit, and it's okay. You know, it's part of the job.
And why is this different from other romantic comedies? What sets it apart?
I think, you know, it's like my favorite romantic comedies are always about something, you know what I mean? And then because everybody knows how romantic comedy is kind of going to end, you know what I mean? So it's about the journey to get there, and this journey is particularly special being that the people are from two different classes. You know, she's a working class and he's more, you know, like this political family, and upper class staying in the hotel. She's, you know, scrubbing the floors and he's, you know, sleeping in the bed. It's a whole different thing to deal with when you start thinking about it more in depth.
Playing your song, Jenny from the Block.
Yes.
That whole kind of you're very proud of where you came from and the fact that you grew up in, you know, not living in hotels when you were a kid. Do you really identify with your character in the film?
I do, because that's who I am. That's who I started out like that as well, you know. So her being from the Bronx and being Puerto Rican, I know what it's like to get on a train every day, go to work 9 to 5, and have dreams and aspirations of a better life for yourself and for your family. So I can definitely identify with this character. I know exactly who she is.
Got to ask you about the wedding. Have you got any plans yet? Is it going to be a dress like the one you wear at the end of the film when you kind of walk in and steal the show?
It'll be a good dress. That's all I can tell you.
Thanks very much. Have a great night.
TV here.
Hi. How are you? Nice to meet you. Hi.
Nice to meet you. After this movie, have you been asked at all to clean anyone's house?
No, that hasn't happened yet, but I don't know, it hasn't been out that long, so we'll have to wait and see.
Alright. Can you clean the house properly?
Yes, I'm actually happen to be a neat freak, very neurotic about cleanliness, so
Nice.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I guess that's a good thing. Are you going anywhere else in Europe for this premiere?
No, this is my last stop. We were in Germany, and we went to Madrid, and we went to Paris as well.
Alright. Things are crazy around you, as always. Are you getting used to it by now?
I've grown kind of accustomed to all the craziness, and I mean, stuff like this is just amazing to be, you know, in a different country, away from home, and for the people to come out and show you that kind of love, it makes you feel good, you know.
Alright. Did you handpick the cast? Because I heard so.
I don't handpick anything. People give me so much more power and credit than I have.
Thanks. Enjoy your night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Jennifer. How are you again? Very nice girl. I think you could have made it a little tighter. Where's the man in your life? He's here with you.
No, he's working.
Good-looking lady like you unaccompanied. It's dangerous. Has he wished you luck for tonight's premiere?
Of course, we spoke earlier, and he was on the set, but you know, just good luck. You'll be great.
You wouldn't tell me earlier. Have you named the date yet for the wedding?
No.
All right, nice try. Thank you very much for today. Thanks, thank you.
For like a better cast ensemble of actors. I mean, I had a really great actor in England in the movie. It was pretty fabulous.
And what do we call you now? Jennifer, Jenny from the Block, or J-Lo?
You can call me whatever you want. You know, it's always been Jennifer, so I guess that's fine. My mother prefers Jennifer. She's here.
Jennifer, are you scared about having your stuff left back in the hotel that the maids might get hold of it now?
Ah, sugar plum.
Welcome to my village.
Guys.
Well done, man. Brilliant. Nice together. Natasha, breathe it. Brilliant. Thank you. Well done.
What you doing right, Peter?
Jennifer, in this way, please. What do you like, everybody? What do you like? This way, please. That's lovely. Jennifer, right down the barrel. Guys. Jennifer, this way here, please. This one here. At the end. Girls, ladies. Jennifer, this way here, please. Girls, ladies, this way, please, ladies. And one more back here. Thank you. Thank you.